Hello! Thank you, literally one person. I've actually done a show for one person before. Twice. Second time was the worst, because it was the same guy. That was a tough show. Let me ask you guys this. Did anyone have a birthday within the past year? Couple of people. Everyone else is off the grid. Good for you. Big Brother, Patriot Act. Freaks me out. Oh, if you're not doing anything wrong, then you've got nothing to worry about. Hey, I'm not doing anything wrong, but I am doing things that are illegal. Like I have seen every episode of The Young Pope, but I do not have HBO. Do not tell anybody that. That is between us. Is this thing on? It better not be. The point is, I have a birthday. That's the point. I actually have the same birthday as my mom. Different year, but it's true. I was born on my mom's birthday. And growing up, my mom would always tell me, "Oh, Alex, you were the best birthday present I ever got." Which is really sweet. So now I never get her anything. What am I gonna get her, a Beatles album? It's not a son! It's hard to compete with yourself like that. Philadelphia, I love it here, you know. Philly is a tough town. Since moving to Philadelphia, I've mugged 3 people. It's pretty great. Yeah, I moved here to go back to college. I went to Temple University up in North Philadelphia. Oh yeah? Yeah, what year did you drop out? I dropped out in 2004, then I went back for the sequel. I was not a very good student. I was like a C, see me after class kind of student. It was not very good. But I actually just graduated last year at the age of 29 from Temple University. How about that? Yeah. I know. I don't know why I care about your applause. You're not my parents, but it still stings when you don't. Well, thanks for coming to a third show. Yeah, so I don't know, I went to Temple. Temple's great, you know. I used to work over by UPenn, serving coffee to Ivy Leaguers, and I noticed something about Ivy Leaguers. You know what every Ivy Leaguer gets with their coffee? Spit. I spit in their coffee. Not every time, just exactly 99% of the time. So on the often side. But I don't know, Pennsylvania's a great college state. Did anyone here go to Penn State? Oh yeah, we are. Not impressed. That's how it goes. I don't know. Temple's a crazy school. Temple's not. Temple. I love the Temple T because it looks like an upside down middle finger, and that's how every Temple student feels about their higher education. I think Temple's slogan should be "Fuck me, Temple you." Yeah, but I graduated at 29, and I feel proud about it. Did anyone here graduate college by the time they were 22, within 4 years? Anybody do that? You did? Go fuck yourself. You think you're better than me? Don't worry, you are. Don't worry. Statistically, you can prove it. Don't even tell me your SAT scores. I was not a good student. I was, and that's a crazy campus. I was walking through campuses one time. This guy stopped me. He was like, "Do you believe in a higher power?" I was like, "Yes, I totally believe in exponents." I don't understand numbers. They work in mysterious ways. I'm the worst math student in the world. They used to give me word problems as a kid. I wouldn't even understand that word problems were math. I would end up reading them like they were short stories. They're so dramatic. Alice has 5 apples. Alice gives 2 apples to Bobby. How many apples does Alice have now? I would be like, how many apples do any of us have? What do apples represent? I bet it's love. That's what I think. Love? Turns out it was 3. Who knew? My classmates knew. They were wicked good at math. Always leaning into me. "Alex, your age is clearly greater than 21. Would you buy me beer?" I would tell them, first of all, I'm a super sophomore, which means I'm almost 30. And secondly, no, I will not buy you beer. Let me teach you how to distill gin. Remember, if you give a kid a beer, he's gonna be drunk for an hour. But if you teach a kid how to distill gin, he'll be dead by 8 a.m. Philly is a tough town. Do you guys get me? I have a very serious drinking problem. I'm rude. It's very serious. You guys know the phrase "an Irish goodbye"? It's where you're at a party, you get really drunk, and then you leave without saying goodbye. And I don't do that. I do what I call the Jewish goodbye, which is where I go to a party, I get really drunk, and then I say goodbye to every single person at the party, and then I stay. Rudest thing you do to anybody. It's like, hey man, I do not want to be here with you anymore, but I have nowhere to go. Are you all caught up with the young pope? No? Let me catch you up. All right. Does anyone know any closers? Okay. I was in a park eating a sandwich. This old lady came up to me. She was like, you better put that sandwich away, otherwise the squirrels are gonna come up and bother you. And I was like, are you a squirrel? Because you're bothering me, you crazy old squirrel lady. What are you, nuts? Now listen, if you did not appreciate that pun, she fucking hated it. Guys, I'm Alex. Thanks. Have a great night.